All right, we're here outside TT's having the mustache war with the dead Confederate, and why don't you fellows introduce yourself and selves, and I got some serious blurriness. Okay, we're good now. We'll start here.
Can you see my beautiful face?
This is pretty good. We'll get a close up.
All right, I'm Jason. I play drums.
I'm Hardy. I play guitar and yell.
I'm John. I play keys.
And he's one of the mustache warriors.
Oh, you gotta see your mustache.
My name's Susan Tedeschi, and I play the guitar.
And you got a pretty awesome cat shirt here.
That's good. That's Susan.
Where do I get one of those?
Truck stop.
T&A or
truck stop.
About a year ago, I don't know. You know how they are. They all carry the same crowd.
Awesome. All right.
I'm Brantley. I play bass and pick out his clothes.
You're like the fashion consultant for the band. Well, awesome. Well, I would say that it's pretty clear that you guys are going to be one of my favorite bands of 2008. It's already, we're only about halfway through the year, but I think it's pretty definite at this point. And I know you got a new record coming out, so do you want to tell people about what's going on with that? I can't get you all in the shot unless you want to squeeze in really tight and hold.
September 16th.
You want to get in a circle? I'll film from above.
Family shot.
September 16th?
Yes.
September 16th.
September 16th. That is the day. And so
it's 10 songs, about an hour long.
They wrote.
It's called Wrecking Ball.
It's called Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Ball.
And we recorded it in Austin. We're there for a month.
Awesome.
Austin, Texas.
Now do
McCarthy.
you want me to ask you the serious questions, or do you prefer nothing serious?
The serious part out of the way. September 16th.
September 16th. That's all we care about. So I do have a question about the logo on the front cover of the EP and on the drum kit. I'm wondering a little bit what that's all about. We've got like a spider with some.
Stolen off the internet. There's no more Soviet Union, so.
Communist propaganda artwork.
They can't sue us because there's not a government anymore.
Because
they took their propaganda artwork.
Can't sue us.
One thing I was wondering about with that is it's like a spider, but it's got 10 legs.
Right. It must have represented some of the nations. We don't know what it means.
You don't know.
Some kind of old war.
It's a Soviet thing.
We call it spider bombs.
Spider bombs. It's pretty awesome.
Hey, we gotta make something. Put spider bombs on it.
Dawson drew it on in a Sharpie, and I think it'll probably be there for the duration of the career now.
That sounds pretty awesome.
I feel
All
like
right,
I have
I think we've got guest consultant.
This conversation with
We've got Lisa here as guest.
I just am weird.
September 16th.
But anyways, I have this skin rash. Okay, check this out. That's right there.
You got bit by spider bombs.
So I'm thinking so since you guys have a spider on your album cover, I'm wondering if you think it's possible that a spider laid eggs.
Can we get a look at the rash?
My skin. And like,
Lisa, can we get a look at the rash?
Blowing up.
You made a lot of Stephen King.
It's hard to see on the camera, but we got it. We got it.
Or do you think it laid eggs underneath my
I
skin?
think it definitely laid eggs.
You guys are experts.
You'll be dead by September 16th.
It'll to coincide with the.
If I die of a spider bite?
Definitely. If you die of a spider bite, it definitely.
But you can't sue us either. I'm sorry.
I don't know if that's how I'd want an album dedicated to me, though.
I don't know.
Take it where you can get it, man. Take it where you can get it.
I'd take that.
So anyway, outside of the spider bombs, you guys were pretty.
We can show you our rashes.
We could have like a whole rash expose.
Rash off of a.
You guys were pretty. I don't know. I would say almost brutal on stage. It was quite intense. And that's good.
Cool. Yeah, that's a good compliment.
Do you have any feelings about brutality on stage?
Just rashes. The songs are real serious. I mean, the lyrics, I know we're goofy guys, but our songs are real serious. They come from real places.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of passion behind it. What we do. It's not bullshit.
We definitely love what we do. There's nothing fake or pretense about anything we're trying. We just like to play a lot.
Awesome.
We've been playing.
The next album is going to be all about girls.
girls and money and
Going to
cars.
cock rock.
So I guess
this new collaboration, like that, once Brantley started writing with Hardy, I think it got a lot heavier. So that kind
We're all
of
fucked up.
John started making slip and slides. On weekends we were slipping and sliding. The weekdays we were so burnt out on having a good time. We were like, we gotta be serious, guys. Save our happiness for the weekend.
So
amazing.
yeah. So on that note too, I guess when I first started listening to the EP, the first time I put it in, I heard Memorial Day Night, first song, and I thought, okay, this is sounding pretty awesome, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna place this in a sort of category in my head, and I was kind of ready for the rest of it to sound like that, and totally went away from that, and it's great because every song on that EP really sounds different to me in a way. There's something very cohesive about it, but I hear a lot of different kind of influences and a lot of different things going on, and I guess I'm wondering not really what your influences are, but how you manage to keep an eclectic set of things.
Don't ask me for shit.
Amen. Amen.
Fuck the world.
You gotta work hard for it.
That's right.
Right on.
You said it. So I'm wondering anyway how you take all those sort of eclectic things and manage to put them into your own kind of lens.
I think it all starts kind of like me and Hardy really start off kind of. I mean, like Memorial Day Night's the perfect thing to start the album to me. It's like it was an accidental recording. He wrote it as a scratch track. You hear his buttons on his shirt hitting the acoustic. It wasn't recorded to sound good. It was just recorded so he'd remember the song. It was passionate. And so we thought it was going to be a really good thing. The first thing we wanted people to hear was exactly where our songs came from and what it comes from. And that's what it comes from. It's those kind of really heartfelt tunes. And then all the instrumentation, these weirdo brains here, this fucking nutcase, put their own twist on the sound, and it just molds. We have our own unique way of working with each other musically.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Each one comes out different.
Because I can say watching you guys play tonight, sometimes, I mean, this guy's pretty brutal on his drums, right? I was waiting for them to explode. It's awesome. I loved it. And then I hear some like kind of. I like the kind of textured, layering you're doing, and it's a lot of different things kind of put together that really works well, but it's not something that I hear other bands doing, and not, that kind of collection of stuff really put together. It's great.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you have any...
It's kind of all fell together.
Yeah.
Just playing and everybody having their own taste and style. And
When we were in our first band together too. Don't you think that too? I mean,
they played in other bands together, and
since we were like 16 and 17.
Yeah.
Same with
Walker and I
Hardy.
played together.
We cover like Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, we like learned to
shit.
play our instruments together basically. So you kind of only know how to put, when you start playing with each other and learning your instrument, you kind of learn. That's just the only person you really know.
That's
how to
what you
play
do,
with.
yeah.
It's just kind of how it goes.
Well, that's great.
Picked up John off the road.
Yeah.
He was hitchhiking.
I was just starting my slip and slide tour.
And they didn't guess it. He's selling them in Aspen. Frozen slip and slides. It just did not work. He was broke.
They were slippery.
People started taking shots off.
I was incredibly sad and heartbroken that point. These guys picked me up on my feet.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad they got you out of troubled times,
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I have one last kind of serious question, I guess. What was it? It was a good one, though. Oh, so actually, I've been reading a lot of stuff about bands where different people are writing songs, and there's a sense that whoever does the kind of lyric writing knows what the song is about, in their head, but then they never tell anybody else in the band what they intended with it, and so the rest of the band is kind of left to interpret it, in their own way. And I'm wondering if you have anything like that, or you all or do you sit down and like deconstruct the songs, or?
Sometimes and sometimes not. There's sometimes
It's
if I'm really passionate about something, I definitely explain it to people. Because like I get really excited about stuff. I'm like, songs about this and that and that. And sometimes you just leave it alone, like a Jackson Pollock painting. It's like interpret whatever you want out of it. And sometimes that's the way art's meant to be anyway. That's why people use metaphors.
Right.
So.
And we've all it's not like we've ever not been able to ask. We've
Right.
never got, like, if we ask either one of us about, it's not like, fuck you, man, I'm not telling you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then go run off in their room. It's like, they sit down and tell you what the song's about. You're like, oh, that's what that means. Okay, cool. So,
I've told them a long time ago that I only write about ponies. All my songs
Yeah,
about
no, I could tell.
ponies.
Yeah, so the new album is, I assume, a themed album about ponies and
Slip and
slip and slides.
Beards.
Beard. Beginning of a mustache.
Care
Bears
Bears.
and rainbows.
Yeah.
Care
So,
Bears.
so anyway, anything else you want to add? September 16th, we know.
Our Truckers tour coming up.
Yeah, we're doing the West Coast.
Okay.
By Truckers. If anybody lives out there, swing out.
June 15th through like the 23rd or 4th will be with them, something like that.
You gonna be out in Seattle at all, or because
Tacoma.
Just got back.
Tacoma? It's close. It's close.
Just we're in Seattle.
It's close. It's close. Just the bridge, right? You have to go across.
Right, so we need the Seattle people come over.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks a lot, Dead Confederate. Appreciate your time, and everybody check them out.
Appreciate it.
Yes.